Hello guys, welcome back to our political show here at Newsline Media. And I'm still here with our special guest, Mr. John Boro. And so, Mr. John Boro, let's go back to our conversation.
Yes.
Yeah. So, if elected, how will you navigate the currency in Parliament? You know, because we often hear that people say that the Parliament is not the rubber stamp for the executive class. You know, how do you do it? Because people think that you guys don't let me stop saying you guys because you're not yet. Hopefully you'll be.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're puppets.
Yes.
You're the government's puppet. Also the president. Like for example, what's it, the senator? Is it Senator Cherigay? Is it Cherigay a senator, right?
Yes,
yeah. Yeah, even other MPs have been used to drive motions that lead to, like for the example, first example is the Gachagua one. And now, now the Cherigay, he tried to bring now the 7-year
extension
term, which failed. So how will you deal with those current? How will you navigate them?
That is what I was saying. The first session I talked about what you call, in the chapter 6 of the Constitution, is very clear. It talks about leadership and integrity.
Yeah.
If you want to become a leader, first go and read that whole chapter so that you can understand the kind of leader that our country needs.
Yeah.
And unless you meet those specific, and they're not just writing. If you qualify, you meet them, you deserve to become. When I talk about integrity, someone who really cannot compromise his standard or her standard because he is being influenced by someone. All right, you're not controlled by the state. The problem we have with our society today, and especially when it comes to leadership, we elect leaders who are serving their own purpose. Assuming now you become a member of parliament, and the president tells you there is something I want you to pass in parliament, and I'm going to give you 5 million. Without blinking an eye, or maybe without thinking twice, you go and pass something, without thinking the people that you represent in that parliament. My point is, I want to urge Kenyans, and especially when it comes to election of 2027, make sure that you elect leaders of integrity, people who cannot compromise, who are represented. You know the word members of parliament, it means you represent, you become a representative of people, right? It's only that all of us, we cannot be able to go to parliament, so we have that specific person that we elect to represent us. So that person has a mandate to come and listen. Every question, if he has, before even they pass anything in the parliament, he or she is supposed to come and ask people, hey look, I will give an example with the impeachment of Gachagua. Those people, they never come. People, they never wanted Gachagua to be impeached. But they went ahead and impeached Gachagua. Because as I heard them, they were saying, oh, insulted me. So it's about you, it's not about even the people. So the address will come and do and tell you, hey, we saw impeached Gachagua because you said he insulted you. Let us elect this one who will serve our powers, not about his personal interest. My point I'm trying to is, if you want to end this kind of state, because that's the word people have been using. If you want to state the issue of state capture is by electing leaders who are thinking independently without being influenced by or coerced by anyone. Alright? For free, I'm one of them, and if you get 10 of us, like-minded people, we are going to transform this parliament for better and for us. So that we don't house. Sometimes even I wonder, like now people they talk about independent theories of government. There is no independence at all. You can see to some extent the judiciary is by the state, especially the executive, some members there, the state, some of them they don't have power, they can't say anything. They can't question the president, they can't implement things independently the way they want, they have to be influenced by anyone. So what I'm saying, we need as a and especially people in the electing people, they should not elect people based on party, based on physical appearance, PR. Some people they are elected beautiful, but not especially women. Yes, don't let it be how they can perform. Yes.
Now we'll come back to that point,
yes.
Mr. Uhuru. So we have questions from our viewers back at home. So thank you first of all for being us back from your homes. The first person is Brian Juguna. So he's asking, would you be willing to challenge your party leader or the president, just in case they present basis that? I'm just letting know.
Let me make a point of correction to him. I have not declared my political party. I have not affiliated myself.
In time comes.
Yes, it is my political party leader. Alright? But as of now, I'm going to run on. But as of now, It doesn't matter. Let's wait until we cross that bridge, or until we go to the other side. And so I can tell Juguna, I have no problem. I can also become the president. I qualify, I have the capacity. The only problem that can see is when it comes to finances. Yeah. And I believe the Kenyans of goodwill, they can help me. So long as you send your manifesto and tell them what you want to do for them, from running the presidency.
Okay.
Yes.
So another question from Salim Mohammed.
Okay.
So what is your practical plan, not theoretical,
yes,
to the graft with corruption?
Corruption, you have to empower the relevant authorities that are supposed to corruption. All right. Let me tell you, in the entire Africa, one of the best constitutions is the Kenyan constitution. The problem comes when it comes to implementation. If you look at the EACC, all right, it has been stated, and I'm saying that without doubt. I'm saying that because I know. You see, a certain governor, because you're not affiliated, because you're not supporting the government, you're told, hey, the EACC is coming for you. All right, look at the DCI. Was the DPP, Directorate of Public Prosecutions, was supposed to be safeguarding and protecting the interests of Kenyans by ensuring that you fight corruption. All of them, they have been set captured. So they are pursuing this government. If you're fighting government, you're corrupt. If you're not, you're not. What we can do, we don't need anything else to empower the relevant and those to fight corruption, independent, and they're doing their work without being coerced or interfered with. That if you streamline that, we're going to have the best country ever.
Okay.
Yes.
And so we are having Grace Margaret asking, when we come the area of Kandara, will you loyalty be loyalty with your students, or will it be overshadowed by the loyalty to your party?
Let me start by saying this. The reason I have not joined any political party as of now, I'm still figuring and analyzing all political parties, and I want the one which is serving the interests of people. Political party listen to the people, they're doing what they want. You sit in a boardroom and you make a decision with a certain case. Alright? I'm looking for a party that I will not have a problem with it. If I listen to Kenyans, if they tell me do not support that bill, I'll go and tell parliament, no, this bill. But I would not support a certain thing that my people does not want because my party leader has said yes. That is what I'm saying. I'm saying all political parties. The one you hear me have declared that to buy with, just know that is having the interest of people. Alright? So for me, I can tell the person who asked that question, for me, I'm representing people. If they happen to elect me, I will represent. If they tell me it's no, I'll go and say no. If they tell me I want, I might want something, but my people doesn't want them. I represent them, I have to listen to them. The people of Kandara, those will be my bosses. If they go this way, I have to. It's not about politics. It's about the interest.
What if they should not go with UDA?
Well and good. If they decide that
even if it means failing.
You see, let me tell you something. So you mean UDA has failed? That is
no, I'm not saying. I'm just even if it means you're going to fail with UDA.
You see, the moment you declare your candidature by supporting a certain political party, that means you are supporting the ideology of that party. Right? You have sit down with the mission, vision, you believe in that party. You believe in that vision of that political party. So for me, I have not declared. Next time, if I see me, John Ruth, maybe supporting DCP, if you see me supporting Jubilee, if you see me affiliating with a certain political party, I'm asking me, hey, I saw you with the Jubilee. Can you tell us if you fail with the Jubilee? Then I will be able to answer. But as of now, still figuring out the best political party that people want, which is a political party that's having the interest of Kenyans at heart. It is listening to the people.
So Mr. John Uhuru is still figuring out.
Yes,
which political party is going
I'm going to run on. Yes.
Now, okay, now we have another. We have Kitui is being. Do you think it's very controversial? Do you think Ruto supports Al-Shabaab?
I'm an independent person, right? And should be under the constitution. It's a symbol of national unity. So I therefore believe president should be not the one supporting. If he is, and I have not said he is doing that, but I say if he's supporting terrorism, because Al-Shabaab they are called, they have to be so called terrorists. They are terrorists.
They are.
Yes, right to be terrorist, right? I don't think president can associate himself with. If it's true,
So he's not.
He's supposed to seize the office, that office of the presidency.
And how?
Because he's demeaning that president.
Okay. And how come the former deputy president for that he alleged that the president supports?
You know, let me tell you.
If there is something, he just come out.
I've never heard Gachagua talking. I hope you're referring to His Excellency regarding Gachagua.
Yeah.
I think he has never defined Ruto as a terrorist or supporting Al-Shabaab. But what he ever said, he's supporting RSF.
Oh.
The South Sudan asserting the rebels.
Yeah.
Asserting it's not considered. It has never been recognized it's not a government body. It's like an opposition body.
Like the way Al-Shabaab used to Somalia.
Yes, but RSF now it has been people have been fighting it because it's been killing people. They have been buying arms without using the process. You know, like the doing are not getting enough people. All right, and it was considered it was stamped by the United Nations as a terrorism group. So there was the president met with the leader of RSF, which again the other day when you saw the New York Star, they wrote about it and criminals and everything. And they wanted even to ban our country because of the organization. So I can say the president should be the symbol of national unity, and he should not by any chance see that movement.
Okay, and what is that?
Because he's risking the investment of our country, the future people who are grown, and those who are ambitious who are grown to work there, because not to be. I mean, you know, the problem with let me give you an example of America. If you associate with a movement that is against their costume, maybe they are not supporting, and ban your citizens from going to their country, they can ban from white people, you know, so many things that can come out of it. So every time I hear this talking, but you know, the president, he should substantiate his allegation. Most important thing, you cannot just say something with there is relevant authorities and go to it. Yes, maybe he's so bitter because I assume also he can be bitter because he was impeached. Nobody can impeach you from the deputy president just to a lazy person, and then you expect. So also, it might be because that's on the web and also believe him because he told us he's the best president ever. And in a span of a few months, now he's saying he's the worst president in this country. Simply because he was impeached. I'm assuming that. So for me, politicians, right? So if he's making such a allegation, he's trying to say the president is doing one or two things. Substantiate, provide evidence, so that you can tell, hey, what you're saying is true. But saying without providing evidence, that is a.
Okay, in your view, now we go a contrary way.
Yes.
So in your the single, biggest failure the country has, the governance of this country has done today.
It's because they don't.
One single.
Yes. Yeah. I would say, and it's a problem. The government officials, the leadership of not into Kenyans. Yeah. Right? They're not Kenyans. And I'm sorry to say so. They're qualified people, but they're not listening to Kenyans. Right? When you're serving people, and especially your family, if you want to eat, they tell that I want to take your guy. Stop forcing them to take a very home. They want chapati or whatever. This regime, the problem is Kenyans are stop us. This is our country. As much as we want this country to grow, but the thing we want country to grow, we don't manage that, right? Because the moment you tax us, some of us are closing businesses, some of us are acting, we cannot be able to our properties and such kind of things. But the leadership is not listening to. You remember back last year, we had a problem of finance bill. Yeah. President, hey, look, President, tell your members of parliament not to pass this bill because this is not in favor of our country. The nature of our situation in this country is not favorable. You know what, they went ahead, they passed the bill and they dismissed people. You know what's happened? People, they went to the parliament, they said, hey, look, we're the one who sent it to that parliament. A lot of young people, they died. A lot of people, they went to the hospital as they were injured. You know, a lot of property they were lost. Those are the things we don't want to see in our country. So big problem that we're having in the country, our leaders are not listening.
Okay, and now before we go to the next, now about about police brutality and extrajudicial killings. What do you think about it?
The problem is that the rapport between the police, national police service. No. When the president was in office, President of Kenya, he said, and of course we saw he assented to that bill, and he said he has made the police sector to be dependent.
Yeah.
So they're doing things wrong. All right. And then trying to implement it, and he had promised that within 100 days he would, and he did that. But the problem is not about even, okay, the main issue is not about whether they're independent or they're not independent. Are they serving Kenyans the right way? We don't care whether they're independent or they're not. So long as they're not serving people the way they want, there is killings, there is abduction, things that we don't want to want. Alright? So for me, my take a government has failing because police sector.
Do you think they should take back the
problem is the communication, the relationship between the Kenyans, not, let me not use the word Kenyans, because even police are the human beings in Kenya, so they're Kenyans. Let me use the government agencies.
During the mandamanos, when the police officers were being recorded by beating and
brutality fighting,
they would say, we've been commanded to, we've been ordered to kill people, we've been given the permission to kill people. So what do you think?
Nobody has should to kill this.
But this MP, the MP for what is this name? When the president said that you not kill, you should not shoot kill, that you should shoot the legs of the
yes,
people.
the legs, yes.
This MP went on a certain event to say that he should even order for people to be shot killed. So
his call, he was the deputy speaker some time back.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting he is from the Dab.
Yeah.
This Muslim, he's one who talked about it. He said that those are reckless.
So that's
no, those are. I want to dismiss that leader. That's what I want, because I believe also in every market there must be a mad person. Yeah. Okay. We also have some members of parliament who are mad. Okay. They just say whatever they want, whatever they feel to say. They don't even have what you call intelligence. They don't know how to manage people. Say whatever they want to say. I want to dismiss him. Nobody has the right to. Even the constitution is very clear. If you destroy property, if you kill, including the murder, if you kill me today, nobody has the right to kill you. There's a legal process supposed. Yes, if you're found guilty, you're supposed to go to jail and serve your time there. Saying nobody has the right to kill unless you harm to the police officer or you threat to the people to a point that nobody can stop you. That one is
and it was clear that the protesters were not armed.
But for me, I'm saying there's also one IPOA, right? Police Oversight Authority, right?
But the
no, it's called IPOA, Independent Police Oversight IPOA. It's an independent sector that's supposed to investigate kind of reckless.
But when
police officers,
the great BBC did their
documentary, yes.
Yeah, IPOA said that they did not support they did not support, they would not give the air. They were asked for some officers to bring evidence and to become as witnesses. Now the problem, that's where I said when we were starting this second session, I told you we need to have what you call powerful and impactful. When it comes to police, there is what you say capture. I point they were crying, saying that they're trying to seek evidence. They're supposed to collaborate with the police sector, national police service, to identify police officers who actually killed, who are doing something that is against the law, right during Mandamano. But the national police officer or the police sector, they were not collaborating. Okay? You know why? Because they are not, they don't know to participate in ensuring that they implement, do what you call enhance safety of right. They are claiming to be dependent, but at the same time the things they are hiding. They are saving their own people, yet they have killed other people. What I'm saying is we need a government that is running independent bodies and they are doing their mandate. IPOA has a right to go and ask police, hey, give us this police, and they were supposed to provide them. They are in them in court. If they're found guilty, they're jailed. If not, the problem is about state capture. Okay. Things being controlled by the people. Do you think the current that killed the likes of Rex Masai and the others, do you think they are going to be prosecuted?
Yes, I hope they are going to be prosecuted. Those for people For those, I do believe they're going to be prosecuted because everybody saw them. And I thank God, at least nowadays in our country, we have so many human rights bodies. Okay, they're fighting for the rights of people. They're going to do that cause until the last hour. Because we expect the justice for those young people killed simply because of fighting for their right. It picks up. Everybody looking forward to judiciary as well. Yeah, we're looking forward to our judiciary. The chief judge should know. Kenyans are anxiously waiting to see how they're going to make that. Yes.
And so, going away from that point, now you are
parliamentary state.
Yeah, parliamentary state. And so you find yourself in this middle clash between fascism and the multi-region. We consider that the party that wins the Kenya region is the one that is most likely to win the general elections, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they are the ones which are likely to
win the presidency.
So what do you think about this decision? What impact to you yourself as an aspirant and also to your own people in Kandara?
One thing I love about our country, in as much as people call the term of our country to be of tribalists, I agree we are tribalists, that is okay. And
okay.
It, of course I know it's a wrong thing, but honestly, we come from deep, we have Bantus, we have Kushite, and those Kushite and Bantus and the rest, we have sub-tribes. We don't speak the same language. We have different languages in this country, alright? Let people appreciate their culture. We were groomed differently, alright? We grew up differently. But they our politics, our politics, but rather our constitution. It's a different because it allows what we call grand coalition. People can merge in one coalition from different political parties. You can merge so many political and form one coalition. So I believe, and one of the things don't ever be led by anyone. Those parties, they're based in the region, okay? Like Jubilee is going to be from DCP. If you go to Nyanza, UDM. If you go to Northeastern, you have UDM. If you go to Southeastern, you have Waipa, alright? If you go to Rift Valley, we have UDM, right? Those are regional parties, not to anyone. If we have Fort Kenya, also we have DAP Kenya for Eugene Omaru. Those are the political parties that are formed based on region, right? So in March, they form a coalition, they compete against each other. So what I'm saying is, the region, since I want to buy there, I've been brought up there, born and raised there. It's a very interesting area. Alright? We are the custodian of this, for lack of a better word. We have a lot of resources there, labor. Yes. We have a lot of billionaires there, business. So the politics of, and then you have the majority in this country. And that is where you see every general election, the main interest has always been Mount Kenya. Everybody has been looking forward to. Whoever is going to be supported by Mount Kenya is chance of him presidential election they have very high. So 2027. I'm still looking forward. I believe we have capacity, we have qualified people who are educated. They are in a position I therefore have not given up. There. To the last minute you say we are not going to support a presidential candidate. But as of now, they're trying to say there is more idea with there is other people who are coming up also they're going to vote for presidency to see who are going to support. And if by any chance we unanimously agree that we're not going to support our own, we're going to support from other regions, well and good. As long as we have conditions in terms. Yes.
So do you think
the main purpose is not about even having presidents, it's about serving people and also having a good environment where people they can run their businesses, they can live peacefully with their kids, and you want to have a country that is more better than the region.
the economic empowerment program, regime, or rather let me say the started.
Yes.
People were saying like the DCP was kind of hammering on the UD and the Kenya Kwanza government, right?
Yes.
And so, what do you think? But now, after Gachagua went to the United States, now they started the economic program, and now they've been pouring millions of money.
Yes.
It looks like Ruto is finally going by these people and silently take up what his government should. So, what do you think? Which party has a chance?
For me, let me say this. Start a political party. You have the right and you can start. Nobody will ask you. So long as you have all terms that you're going to comment, you can start a political party. Gachagua was impeached and he formed his own political party. Let me tell you something. A government without became the main opposition. Because now since the Azimio, the leader of Azimio, Raila Odinga, joined the government, so there was no opposition. So Gachagua, after he was impeached, he fully took that position as an opposition leader, doing it so nicely and doing it perfectly, because he has been complaining when necessary, he has been demanding that people should be served the right way, and when he sees the government is not doing something, he went to the United States of America. It has been a break for the government.
Yeah.
It seems like they are very happy.
Yeah.
And even you can tell the environment of it seems like wow. Gachagua was a machine. I say Gachagua is very influential. And the problem is people underestimated him. Yeah. Alright? They were calling him a village man, they were saying he has no followers, but for free in Kenya.
They used to call him brother.
As of now, how about take so many positions? That one you can agree or disagree.
I believe
you can take that to the bank for free.
It's one of the best oppositions.
It's not about even the one, but he's the best. And I can tell you the next, he will have the majority. In the national, both Senate and National Assembly.
Okay.
Yes.
So what about the presidential seat?
Presidential seat is a bit complicated, but it's still popping now. We have to come and figure out. We have seen Matiang'i has declared his interest.
Yeah.
We have seen Maraga has said President Ruto also want to retain the position. We have seen Kalonzo Musyoka. Yeah, we have a long way to go. A lot of them coming up.
People are saying that even on the government,
it was in let me tell you something, my brother. If he could never control finance bill, I dare him. If he's going to be defeated in this country, I advise him to concede the defeat. Because he's going to miss it. I can tell you. In fact, if you want, let me tell you something. A good analysis you can do for your own. If you want to see someone whether he have won elections, alright? If you want someone winning election higher, look at the members of parliament he has. Apart from Rift Valley, the UD is going to have the where is going to have parliament. Mount Kenya, which gave you 47%. You know, I'm telling Kenya the reality. Yeah. 47% of his vote. Now they have withdrawn from him. Yeah. The entire 47. Raila Odinga received a huge amount of Nyanza. And Nyanza in Tamina, the Kizis now have yes, they have gone to Matiang'i. I'm going to tell you this is unpredictable, my brother. Very unpredictable. Because even Matiang'i can also just support Ruto. Who knows about the future? Okay, and so we are still yet to see, but politics is all about arithmetic. So we are still watching from far. See a lot of things to happen. But anyway, I hope as time goes by, some new things will start unfolding. So you're saying for us to avoid conflict during the 27 general election results? Yes. Yes, showing people for free, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be like that of 2002. And there's something about people. There's a certain motive that's run. You remember back in 2022, there was a dynasty. People were turning Uhuru and they come from dynasties. Ruto is a hustler, chicken seller. And it was not. Ruto came with a good narrative. The election. He won the people. He won the election. Back in 2002, I know maybe then you were not born, even when I was very young, but maybe I've never heard about it. Then it was about to see more in power. It's like the way Gachagua said the other day, the main 7 is to remove that is the main agenda. Nothing else. Nobody's talking about affordable housing there, nobody's talking about infrastructure, nobody's talking about employment. Ruto must go. That is what, and that is narrative is going to end up the dangerous thing ever. I wish people they can based on what they are doing, but such a narrative is very bad. There is something called Adolf Hitler. He came with exactly the narrative that he used to use. Yes, and he won the hearts of people. People are like, oh, this is a hustler like us. What did happen later? Adolf Hitler, everyone knows, yes, he murdered a lot of people. He killed so innocent. The same case are there. The main about Ruto. So Ruto is going to have a very hard time because it's Ruto must go this, what I have done. For him, he has to tell people, why did you kill our people? You tell the you promised to bottom up. But the other people, they have no. And they have no other agenda but afterward. Yes, it's very late. So it's not going to be easy as power.
Do you think this money is pouring into because there's going to sweet talk people?
I can tell you for free.
Is it?
People are clever nowadays. And I'm telling you, Gen Z, the good thing about the Gen Z we're having.
We have the governor of, is it
Susan Kihika?
No, there was this governor for, where the time when there was a painting estate in Sagana. Is it Sagana? Yeah. The governor of that county said that bring the money to us. We are going to.
Oh, that is when he was going there for Nini.
Yeah, even you've had people here that when they are being awarded, one win, one good, one term.
Yes, that's the narrative.
Yeah.
I was to advise the government. They're going to have a very big,
and they're losing
millions of money. They're trying to prove otherwise to Kenyans, but it's falling on deaf ears.
Yeah.
It's so sad for them. But I hope if they try to work on the years, yes, they can. I'm telling you, it's not over until it's over.
But they've been doing.
I'm telling you, politics is not about arithmetic and calculation.
What they've done for the last 3 years.
I can tell you, Kibaki, and I want you to go and I tell you to go from 2007, not before the post-violence election, after the violence, before then he was re-elected. Let me tell you, there is no one who was hated like Kibaki. And that's why we had a crash actually. That's why there was because of Kibaki, yes. And actually Raila had majority in the National Assembly. He had many members of parliament than Kibaki. I don't say to say whether he did. But I said yes, go to yes. Kibaki was the most. Eventually, what happened after he came again? They had a coalition government in Sumkate. He performed well. He introduced motorbikes, introduced using, and so many people, including here we're using. If you go to Kinyozi, there are so many Kinyozis here. Barbershop. We have so many salons. We have so many people using those electricity. Kibaki, people now is talking about Kibaki. If someone asks you who was the best president, so even though you believe also, not dismissing him, it might be hard to overthrow him, but again, maybe second he will perform or not. He might be re-elected or not. It depends on the leaders of Kenya. Yeah. But as of me, it's going to be hard for him to be re-elected, honestly. Yeah. Yes.
And so, as a moving away from now, the issue now. So, as a first-time aspirant, so in your toughest, baptism or like a challenge, and how did you handle it?
For me, I would say there is and I feel I have the capacity of my people. Yeah. Of course, you keep learning every day. I can't say that I have enough knowledge to serve my people. Every day as we interact with them, we work with them, I keep learning new things. I will keep interact how to work with them. I'm very optimistic about. The main challenge I always have is about finances. Alright? Campaign is very expensive. I believe God has blessed me with them. I have a huge number of followers, and He's giving me that in compensation of the funds. Because the main people, they can know what you want, what you're doing, and what you're intending to do for them. Right? So for me, God has given me another plan. Maybe it's a way of compensating, or in the space, it's going to be in that space of funds. I'm also looking forward to also for donors. If someone is watching and you want to support my campaign, please, because you have to change the current government, not the current, but we have to change the nature or how we conduct our interviews. I mean how we run our politics. I want to erase this mindset that people is all about that game. Leadership, you cannot there is no leaders. If we don't have a president, the country's leaderless. We would have so many rebellions here, so many groups, people, they have people. So I would say stop saying politics as a dirty game. Without urban environment, even that business you're doing, even that house you're staying, that car you're driving, we will not have roads, we will have things that you do today if you don't have a government. So politics is not a dirty game. Okay? Politics is all about leadership, governance, and people with.
So that is your vision?
Yes, that's the vision. So I want to have my people, so that they can feel what a good leadership can do for them.
So you said it yourself, and many people do politics like compromise. What are the principles you can never compromise about them?
One thing you cannot buy me. Can never be bought. You cannot come, no matter how you can give, no matter how much you can give me. And have a big problem in our party. take, yes. If head of state wants to beat someone, take 2 million, take to go and say that must go.
Yeah.
We want leaders who are listening to the people. Alright? Even if they really mean that we beat a certain person. Yes, kids are ground and they go and tell people, hey look, there is this motion in parliament that the parliament is seeking to impeach a certain person. And people go and don't meet that person. And say, my people, my constituents have told me don't meet this person. But a lot of them, what they do, what they don't care what you say or you don't. And that is why you see a lot of them. They are going back in the village and nobody wants to see them. Because they say we are doing not what they want. That is the main. So for me, what I cannot compromise, I'm going to be people's representative, represent myself. Therefore, I'll have to listen to people. I'll never compromise that.
But do you think people usually betray themselves when they look like a financial something that financially capable? Like the way you've said that you that enough finance to fund you.
Finance my campaign.
Yeah. Do you think they have been betraying themselves now? Because once they've given literature with those who are able, they vote for them. Yeah. Do you think so? They've been betraying themselves.
One of the reasons I'm suggesting people should look at people's profile.
Yeah.
Look at your history. Who is John Ruth? Where was he? Where has he been?
Before those people.
Because leadership does not start by elected. Leadership. You see, if you want, like I'm saying, if I can count the things I've done for the people. Nobody acknowledges me for that. I do that because I feel I have I can serve them in that, and I can afford to do that. There are so many people with more resources than me. They don't give because they don't have that heart to give. Because me, I have a passion leadership, serving people, and even the Bible is very service to humanity, service to God. All right. So for me, I believe it's not sometimes the finances. There's so many billionaires who are doing politics. They're doing nothing for people. There's a leader. He found the money, and I can perform better than him. I'm just giving an example because I've not become a member of parliament, but I'm saying that. So it's not about finances, unless your is not about titles. I want to extend when I'm coming here, and you're calling me Mheshimiwa, the MP. You know, if I'm so obsessed with those titles, my interest is not about serving people. Those are the people who change. Yeah. But someone who knows what people trust you, not keep. Nothing will divert you from your course, the one is supposed to pursue.
Yeah, and so as we closer to our closure, now we cannot obviously avoid the big dogs in who are competing against you. So I want you to tell the people of Kandara how you are going to defeat them, how you are much better than them. Not for much better than them. You can be able to deliver more than your competitors.
And for those people from Canada, it's high time for them to differentiate between a normal leadership and a good leadership. A good leadership is who have their interests at heart, who listen to them, who ask them before everything. Alright? We have been having leadership for the longest. We have seen big names with big money, with big titles. But then I think to our people, I want to assure you, this time around I'm not going to disappoint. Alright? Have been brought up. Some of them actually have been United States, like the current MP has been United States for the longest. He came with a lot of money and convinced people to elect him. And because they believe that, he convinced them because, hey, look, I have money, I'm parliament because I have money. Because I'm looking for money. But yet, after he was elected, he has done it completely. Even you have never heard him. Actually, even I saw some people asking him, who is he? Yes, you cannot see him on TV. He doesn't try to tell people what he does. Don't tell my people. It's high time our constituents had big people, right? The likes of Bilal Kage. You know Bilal Kage came from that constituency. There is this another I'm forgetting. Not George. There is I'm forgetting his name. He's a very had a good name. Kadara is known for agriculture. Young people can venture into agriculture. You can empower them by opening industrialization. I think they will divide. I'm sure the moment they read me, they will not care about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, John.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time.
I will appreciate it.
And so, guys, the slogan for Mr. John here: leaders don't lead from the front; they serve their own people. So, thank you guys for watching us from wherever in power. Yeah, my an aspirant for Kandara, and thank you guys